Hello there. This is Sonic Master 155. I'm going to show you how to install mods on LateCompany. You need to get the application Thunderstore from Overwolf. Then you'll be presented with this page, which shows you all the games that are supported by these mods. First, find LateCompany by typing or scrolling down. By default, you will only have this. This is my game, my friends' games, and the game I host whenever I want to play with randoms. By default, you will only have default. We have no mods right now. Let's go get some. Click on Get Mods. Click on here and put Download Count. First, you need to have this one. No matter what, this is a core mod. Without it, you cannot have mods. They are not compatible without it. There's different versions. I recommend just keeping the default. Looks like they get rid of the old ones, which is good. Once you have it installed, it'll be on your list. This one is an optional. It's another core that is capable of making things more complex. More things like additional items that you could use. It will also help you with modding things into the game. Rather than changing the appearance, you could also change monsters, add monsters, and a whole bunch of other things. This is optional, but let's get it anyways. You will need MoreCompany, or BiggerLobby. Both of these, go ahead and change the max count. I believe it's default to 4. This can go ahead and push it up to a higher number. MoreCompany can supply up to 50 players per lobby, while BiggerCompany can support up to 40. This is your choice which one you want to have. You could have both if you want. That's up to you. I, for one, prefer MoreCompany. Okay, let's go ahead and get more suits, so we could go ahead and decide who's who in the lobby, rather than everyone being orange. There's more emotes. Rather than just pointing and I think dancing, let's add some more. LateCompany is actually recommended by pretty much everyone in the community. LateCompany goes ahead and allows players to join in-game while you are in a session. So without this, you will have to go ahead and close your lobby every single time and start it up, and then players can join you. With this, allows people to join during the game, so you don't have to go ahead and restart your lobby every time you want someone to join. Let's get this. Skinwalkers is one of the high popular ones right now. It goes ahead and has the game go ahead and record audio files from your team, your players that you have, and listens to everything they're saying, records an audio file of them saying it, saves it on your computer, and at random time, it'll replay it at one of the monsters, making the monster speak as your friends. Once the round has ended, these files are deleted and it recycles. This is to prevent it from piling up in your computer with a whole bunch of audio files. ShipLoot allows you to see the scrap that's inside your ship. Sometimes pinging isn't always the thing, and sometimes there's some stuff that is overlooked. While you are inside the ship, it will go ahead and ping everything inside the ship so you can get an exact total of what you actually have instead of what you are actually looking at. Some files, such as this one, Reserve Flashlight, requires another mod in order to function properly. ReservedItemSlot is what it downloaded just now. If you do not have it, it will automatically look for the item that it's dependent on, and it will go ahead and get it for you. So if you download something and more things are appearing, there are course parts to go ahead and keep that function working. Without it, this will disappear. You could also have ReservedWalkie as well. Now these go ahead and allow you to have additional slots on the side for your flashlight and your walkie, rather than taking the 4 slots that you have normally. If you do not choose to wish to use these, and you want to keep this function here, you can download this. Anyways, there's multiple mods. There's many of them that could go ahead and make your life easier or make life hell. ShipLobby is another one that I would recommend personally. ShipLobby allows people to join in the game whenever you are in orbit. It's very useful when people when you're in the orbit, your friends can actually enter, or randoms can enter if they have matching mods. Without this, yeah, you can't. So I recommend getting this as well. There are many mods that you can go through. We have 11 right now. As I said before, without a core, anything that's dependent on it will go ahead and disappear. These 2 down here are dependent on this one. Once I disable this, it brings up a message saying these ones are dependent on it. If this one's disabled, these ones will disable too. You cannot have these without the core that supplies it. When you want to do any customization, go to Edit Config. Here, you will go ahead and have all your files downloaded and go ahead and make it where you can config each one of the mods that you have added. When you change something in here, everyone else needs to have the same file. They need to have the same mod, and they need to have the same file. Otherwise, there will be conflictions and there will be problems. If you do not have matching mods, there will be an error upon joining, and more likely you won't be able to join your friends or randoms. If you have confliction in your files, there will be some interesting side effects. You might be able to still play with them, but things would not make sense at all. Once you have your mods, you want to click Modded. This will go ahead and have Thunderstore launch the game using the mods that you have provided here. If you click Vanilla, it will have Steam launch the game. This is necessary. This goes ahead and launches all the mods. This goes ahead and launches all the mods and keeps them storage and active. And it also keeps track of what your game is doing. This needs to run in the background. If this is turned off at any point, your game will turn off as well. If you see this, MoreCompany is installed properly. This down here proves that you are running on a modded version. This is my character. You could go ahead and customize your character. Pretty much, if you want, you can put everything on him or her, them. If they have MoreCompany, they will see the same thing that you put. There you go. I have MoreCompany, so I could have up to 50 players. Scratch that. 49 players, including myself, to make it 50 in one lobby. Once you start, you will get this one moment. Anyways, once you start, you will have this on your screen, Modless. This is the API from the mod core that is optional. This keeps track of every single mod from every single client that joins your game. Whenever someone joins, this will appear on everyone's screen, indicating what mods they have on their game. There is a mod that disables this if you do not want to see that. I know walking. Flashlight. Yeah. Flash. One. There we go. Let's land. Now, by default, the more emotes is V. This can be cycled through other types. You can configure this later. You can do dance, point, flip someone off, clap, shy. I'm not really sure what this is, but you can do this. Is that twerk and salute. Let me go get that before it goes away. Anyways, as you can see, my slots at the bottom are clear. It's because the flashlight and the walkie are no longer taking down the slots that I could use for random scrap. By default, it should be Alt. Holding Alt will go ahead and turn these on so you can use them. Without holding Alt, you use the bottom ones. You use the walkie, hold Alt, scroll to the walkie if it's not already on it, push Q. Now it will be on your chest, and other players can see this. Hold X to use the walkie. To turn off the walkie, go ahead and hold Alt again and push Q. At first this will be a little annoying, but you will get used to it if you would plan to use this mod. Flashlight, you just needed to have it in your inventory. Pushing F turns it on. You still need to charge these, by the way, so make sure you charge them. When you have the item and you don't want it, you could drop it normally, which is G. When you pick it up, it will automatically go to that spot where it says designated to. Anyways, if you have a walkie and a flashlight in those slots, they will take one of the slots down below in the middle. And there you go. I can't invite friends right now because I'm not in orbit. Later. There. Bye, scrap. Bye, planet. Alright. Anyways, now that I am in orbit, I can now invite my friends. People are able to join during this time. When you land, they will have to wait until you go back into orbit. Yay, friends. Yes. That's it. Once you start the game, these will go ahead and load. Once they all run, you could go to Edit Config, and the files will be sent here. You can customize them here. For the more emotes, click here, click Config, Edit Config. Here you can go ahead and change these to whatever you want them to be. Please keep in mind, you must have them to match each other, no matter what. So if you change something here, anyone who joins you has to have the same config change. Now, you could either A, go through the entire site and look for every single one of these mods and download them personally to match your friend. Or you could go to Settings here, go to Profile, export profile as a code. Then you copy this code and you give them to your friend. Now for your friend, they will come to this page, go to Lethal, select Game, import and update, import new profile from code, then you put code here. If the code is valid, it will go ahead and say this. Import. Do not name it this, name it as something else. Testing with friends. Smiley face. No smiley. Oh, feels bad. Okay. There you go. Testing with friends. All your mods are here. Now you can go play with your friends. You didn't even have to look for them. Congratulations. And that is it. That is how to mod LateCompany and play with your friends. This was Sonic Master 155. See you in the next one. Laters.